All right. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have to fix that, Rich. But anyway, could be the video probably. It's working out. But anyway, let's get back to what we had, what's going on in this market. The Dow Jones, I'll be really nervous what's happening. A lot of trending going down. Be really nervous regarding about what happened in, you know, I was on with Ask the Pros, and even they said it's like a swing trading market. You know, I'm sorry, it's a day trading market. Swing trading, you got to be a little nervous on, you know. So the big thing yesterday, coming back from a big holiday on Labor Day, it's more of just taking nickels and dimes. We had a couple of stocks. We want to talk about what we traded. There are some things that are moving pretty decent right now in the pre-market. I know some of you did pretty well on it, but we'll check them out. First of all, I want to start off with the AVYA. Now, this stock was a very comfortable, slow-moving stock. You know, it's a level one stock. It was quite boring. But you know what? At the end of the day, listen, stock at 10 o'clock or even at 9:30 started around $1.75. By 12 o'clock, it was at $2.25. I mean, listen, that's literally almost a 50-cent move over the course of the day. 1,000 shares, a $1,700 investment, $500. If you bought it for just got half that movement, you did pretty well on it. So that one was pretty nice. And you know what? She's moving again this morning. So she's back on the watch list. I hopped over here on level 4 just to show you what's going on. Not really seeing that much. There's a big iceberg order right here around 220. And when I scroll down, I'm not seeing anything up higher. But, you know, we got some good support and resistance levels, but she's slow. This is a good for a beginner trader. So that one's not that bad. So, and once again, that stock right there is back on the watch list. So just writing it down here on a piece of paper, AVYA. All right. Another stock that we traded yesterday, IC. Now, that one was a pretty interesting and fun stock. Now, if you were in phase 3 with me yesterday, and I know it was our first day on that stock, and usually on the first lesson, I don't like to trade anything fast. But this stock right here moved really, really fast, okay? It started becoming like more of a category 4. You can see how the stock really moved. You know, let me just blow this up right here. You can see it. This thing just literally ran from 9:30. It was a great pre-market and had this huge, huge shake right here. Boom, boom, boom. Thing ran from like $12 to $14 down to $13.75. I mean, that stock could give you, give you agita, what we say in Italian. And that thing just made a really, really big slingshot. And then finally it picked some momentum. Once it got past right around here, right around 10 o'clock, I had that really nice push. And then when after 10 o'clock, it ran all the way to about 15.50. What was nice about IC, and for some of you that were in my class, and I know some of you students that are here, that stock was really cool because it had a really major resistance levels at 14. And once that sell, and you could see it right here, big resistance levels right there. Once that seller got done, he got eliminated. We saw that right back when we got to end of our class, and then boom, that stock literally just did well. It did a little bit of a slingshot here for about 25 cents and then popped. But listen, if you weren't one of the advanced traders that have been trading for us a while, it was not your kind of stock. It was very, very volatile. Another stock that moved in the middle of the day, we talked about this happens. The stock FWBI had a nice push, had a nice little push in the morning, kind of built some support levels from 380, ran to about 480. And NUTX, this also was a really nice stock. This was really cool because this stock got halted a few times, went from $2.45, shot up, went all the way to about 885, 285, all the way to 345. And what's nice about this stock, once again, when we looked at the iceberg orders out there, we saw big, big resistance levels. And if you didn't get out, bam, the thing came right back down. And we actually nailed that. For some of you that, like I said, getting back, if you are a student and you have access to our classes, it really was a boring, horrible class. But the last 15 minutes yesterday, going into the close, was phenomenal. It was like the first 45 minutes, it was like pulling teeth. There was nothing going on. We were sitting on our hands, but we did great. So if you are a student, definitely watch yesterday's, the last 15. Well, watch the whole thing. I mean, you want to see what it's like not to do anything, but that thing did unbelievable. SPRO Once again, another great big mover. This thing was just an animal all day. This thing just ran from 10:30, from 90 cents all the way up to about $1.80. Great shakes, great pushes, higher highs. You know, once again, Tulip also great short. That was the stock that we traded. Now that was the cool stock right here. This stock right here. Here, I want to point it out. You see it right here. The stock was on a downtrend, and right here we watched it. We were trading it. Here's 3 o'clock when we started class, and we were sitting there. We're watching it, and then sure enough, I'm like, you know what? We got to hold going into the close, right? And then sure enough, that at exactly when program trading kicks in at 3:45, boom, the thing came right back down, dropped really nicely from 750 all the way down to 730, which is a 20-cent move. 20 cents, traders. You might not think it's a lot if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, but if you shorted 1,000 shares, where are you going to make $200 in 10, 15 minutes? It was like taking candy from a little kid on that stock. So we did pretty well on that Tupper Lady stock, which is basically Tupperware. And last but not least, one last stock. It was another great short that we did yesterday, which was the ZYME. This one also trending all day, down. Last 15 minutes of the close, thing goes from 490 down to 475. Not a huge winner, okay, but we had it right around here. We went from $5 down to 475. I had both shorts. You did pretty well on that. And they were pretty easy too, but it just took a little bit of time going into the close. Now, that's what you missed yesterday, but don't worry about it. Let's go in and talk about what's going on for today. That's the most important part. So there are a couple of stocks. There's a warrant that's right now the biggest leader on the NASDAQ. It's up 62%. Once again, warrants we don't really trade. There is a comment on it. It's a new IPO. You know, I would be really careful on trading it, so I probably would pass on it. Now, this stock right here is moving pretty nicely, SIDU. Now, when I popped over here, oh, she just came up. That's why. I thought I had it earlier, SIDU. Great movement, great trend. Program trading just kicked in, which is what we all know, right at 9 o'clock. Nice little push right there. Volume starting to pick up here on level 4. You got a couple of decent iceberg orders, nothing spectacular, but not really seeing anything out of the ordinary. You got some buyers out there at that 390. Looks like it just got filled. So pretty up substantial, 45%. So a lot of good program trading. BIAF, that's a stock we just talked about regarding that new IPO. IMRA, this stock also had a big iceberg order that showed up right around $1.69 and really pushed down the stock down. And it was about there for, was that 31,000 shares? Once he showed up, the stock came down around 8.15. So once again, though, we saw what happened yesterday. Sometimes these stocks that are very volatile, you know, and have those support resistance in pre-market will trickle into the open. So that one also made the watch list. IBVI, nice stock, up 25%, but she's kind of flat. Not really that much action going on it. Got some iceberg orders sitting here around 453. They're the ones kind of bring it down. Not really seeing any buyers out there, so I would probably, that's going to be on the watch list, but we'll see how she opens up. Another, it's an ETF, stock's going up, but you can see she's been trending down. QNRX, now you all know this stock very, very well. This stock, we watched it. It was a stock was at 30 cents. It did a reverse stock split, went all the way up to $28. We traded this stock just not too long ago. It was a fun stock. It was crazy. Guess what? She's on the watch list again. So I want us to keep an eye on this one too. I saw a big order get filled right around $4. So I want to put that one also on our watch list. So hopefully this morning's class will be fun for all of us. What else? Virtue, we traded this stock too back in the middle of August. It ran from about $11 all the way to almost as high as 23. Looks like she's moving also. Virtue, another stock, just basically started making its move when program trading kicked in, just around 9 o'clock. Went from 15 to 16. It is a very volatile stock, though. Go back to your journals, review it. I'm seeing a lot of orders coming in right around $16.80 and $17. Not huge orders, but there are some resistance levels there. I'll kind of show you there. You could see them popping up right here. So, you know, once again, you have to follow the money. Now, that pretty much does it on the NASDAQ. I don't see any good shorts out there on the NASDAQ. On the New York, Getty Image, we were trading this stock. You all remember this stock, the IPO when it came out, it was at $10. Thing ran to 35. She's been on a downtrend. She is kind of volatile. I'll be a little careful of that. It'll be on the B list. So Getty Images, you could put that one on the watch list. We all know about AVYA. We're going to watch that one. TKC, you know, this stock, volume's a little light right now. It's only at 5%. Did make a little bit of a move here. Nothing spectacular. It's been more of a swing trade than more of a day trade. So we'll put this on the C list, TKC. And listen, we're already at number 4, and the biggest percentage gains on 5%. After that, we pretty much scratch it. On the New York Stock Exchange, on the losers, Path is taking a very big hit, getting a little bit of bounce back from it. But that maybe you'll get a dead cat bounce. We'll see how everyone reacts to it when the market opens up, and that pretty much does it. All right. Anything I'm missing, cyber traders, I did not call out. Anything else? I think we're pretty much done there. All right. So let's get ready for class. So if you're a student of Cyber Trade University, I will be seeing you at 9:35. We're going to be starting. If you want to know how to get into those classes, talk to Education Advisor. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, if you want to come and join our trading room for the whole day, just like us and friend us. You'd be happy to come and join us and watch us all day long while we do this in the market. And then cyber traders, like I always say, if you see something, say something, all right, in the trading room. Remember, we're a team. We work together like a team. We win like a team. We lose like a team. And the biggest, most important about losing is that when we lose together, we keep our losses small, because you're going to lose, but it's not, you know, the whole goal is to not lose a lot. It's part of the game. You just got to know it. The other team's going to score against you. It's just at the end of the day, you need to win, all right? Good luck, everybody. I'll see you in class. And then if you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll be back here live every morning at 9 a.m. and at 2:30. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading, and good luck trading, and be safe. I'll see you in class.